Kim Kardashian allegedly had some videotapes and audio tapes that was actually recovered in the raid at P. Diddy's.
Kim Kardashian allegedly had some videotapes and audio tapes that was actually recovered in the raid at PD's home. According to insiders, Kris allegedly orchestrated countless rendezvous between Kim and A-listers, thrusting her into the spotlight at a tender age and blurring the lines between motherhood and exploitation. But hold on to your hats because we're just scratching the surface. As if exploiting her daughters weren't enough, Kris's tangled web of deception extends even further, intertwining with the scandalous world of hip-hop mogul Pete Diddy. And guess what? Music, it's all about to come crashing down around her. At Hillsong Church Home, are they the same church? I thought that he left Hillsong to do Church Home, or did Church Home or Hillong just rebrand as another cult? Church Home. Apparently they are paying off Diddy victims from that slash fund. Bieber might be funding that for them right now. That's so interesting. Because according to you guys, Kim Kardashian unfollowed Diddy like literally 24 hours before this raid. Don't scare me, please. What's going on? Music like I can't. I said I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. Kanye West was right about everything. He knows the freaks that are watching her now are going to love it when she's 18. It's like the same way they are passing around Kylie when she was 17 years old and no one said anything. I just feel bad for the West children because you either have to have a mom that wants to sell you for music money or a dad that's going to sell you Yahtzee propaganda. Like either way, you're cooked. The Diddy drama is about to reach new heights, so be ready everyone. Reports indicate that Diddy will not be leaving easily and he will not be doing it alone either. Nope. He's hellbent on bringing everyone else down with him, and you can bet who's at the very top of his list of targets. Yes, you read it right. The Kardashian family. The juicy part is about to begin, so fasten your seat belts. It turns out that Diddy and the Kardashians' relationships go far back, long before they were the famous Hollywood family that they are today. Rumor has it that Kim K was caught red-handed at one of Diddy's notorious parties engaging in behavior that would make your granny blush. We're talking about why Kim Kardashian actually cut ties with Diddy. And baby, it might have been because Diddy's disturbing connections that it looks like people are saying Kim is also involved with. Baby, she's not going down with that ship. On top of everything else, it seems like Diddy is a little resentful that the Kardashians didn't exactly come to his aid when the going got rough. But here's the kicker. Diddy's not one to go out quietly. Oh no. Every shady business and scandalous excursion he's ever had with the Kardashian clan will be exposed, as he is prepared to dish the beans. Kim was taken aback by this news, since she is well aware that she is set to face significant challenges. So grab your popcorn and hang onto your hats because we're in for a crazy voyage through the glamour, and scandal of Hollywood's elite. Get ready to see the consequences as the Diddy Kardashian scandal unfolds before our very eyes. Closing in on Kim Kardashian, the FBI investigation, initially a tremor threatening her carefully constructed image, has morphed into a full-blown earthquake threatening to engulf her entire empire. Leaked information paints a picture of a woman who allegedly used a seductive facade to mask a ruthless ambition. For years, we've watched the Kardashians rubbing shoulders with Diddy, and now, some startling new information has come to light. Not only did Kim Kardashian know about Diddy's dirty activities, but she also reportedly helped him bury the evidence and even paid off his victims in return for cash. Let me give you a chance to gather your breath because this is going to become much crazier. Remember when Kay Williams mentioned that Diddy wasn't the only one with a murky past? He wasn't kidding. Diddy is not the only star going down. Lots of people are being pulled down with him. And it appears like Kim Kardashian is one of them. You won't believe the ridiculous things Kim is accused of doing for Diddy. Reports claim she reportedly helped him pay off his victims and keep his freak-off partners quiet. It appears like Kim could have been pulling the wool over our eyes when it comes to her finances. The grapevine is humming with whispers that she's suffering major financial issues. It's virtually hard to dispute these statements. We all know how Kim and her sisters love to flaunt their riches on social media, showing off their luxury vehicles and luxurious mansions, but behind the scenes, things may not be as rosy as they look. Kim's supposedly swimming in debt and her luxury lifestyle might be a facade covering a far grimmer reality. First, let's look into Kim's financial maneuvers. She's always had a bit of a dubious image when it comes to money, eager to do just about anything to get a buck. Rumor has it she's not afraid to get her hands dirty, cozying up to some unsavory figures in the money business. And let's not forget her days before stardom when she worked as a closet assistant for Brandy. Word on the street is that Kim didn't play fair back then and was suspected of stealing from Brandy with the aid of her sister KH Lo. For hours before the raid, Kim Kardashian decides to unfollow Diddy. Right. Well, come to find out, this person by the name of Lou Taylor Music is apparently Diddy's manager. That a mother sat down and decided to sell her daughter's body for fame and money. So here's the skinny on what went down during Kim's term as Bry's closet helper. Kim got access to Bry's credit card for a one-time transaction, and Bry's mom was keeping tabs on the card. But things took a change once Kim parted company with Brandy. She, along with KHLO and their brother Rob, recognized an opening and took a substantial $120,000 from Bry's mom. Kim hung on to those credit card numbers for years, waiting for the appropriate opportunity to make her move. When she believed enough time had elapsed, she went for it. To mask their traces, they routed the stolen cash via their own shops, Dash and Smooch. Instead of spending it all at once, they felt it would be harder to detect because Brandy was already known for her buying sprees. But guess what? They was caught red-handed since those transactions weren't allowed by Bry's mom, who was in control of the payments. At first, Bry's mom tried to keep things chill, giving Kim a chance to make things right without involving the law, all thanks to their connections with Brandy and Ray J. But when Kim kept stalling for over a year without returning the money, Brandy and Ray J's mom decided enough was enough and sued them. However, Brandy and Ray J managed to smooth things up, persuading their mom to abandon the lawsuit and settle matters privately. According to Ray J, this entire situation was the straw that broke the camel's back in his relationship with Kim. This was the true reason he broke up with her. Her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape, or the second they've been trying to play me on, called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the mother and said, "Hey, we're going to go with the first one 'cause the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do." But you watched it and made a decision, and then you get on to whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud. Not because of their famed pornographic video, but it wasn't the only time Kim was engaged in questionable activities before her rise to prominence. She was also tied to a money laundering scam involving a sugar daddy dubbed Joe Low, a Malaysian businessman suspected of shifting illicit money around. Insiders indicate that Kim regularly went with Low to gambling houses and casinos. In 2009, she even boasted about traveling back to LA, clutching a garbage bag full of $250,000 in cash that he won at a casino in Las Vegas. But it appears out this could have been part of a far wider money laundering scheme. Low has been accused of masterminding a conspiracy to steal $4.5 billion from a Malaysian state-run development fund dubbed 1MDB. International authorities have been chasing him for his part in this colossal swindle. Despite catching the FBI's notice and being under investigation, Kim somehow managed to escape incurring any charges. Now, hang on to your hats because it gets much more strange. There are speculations that the Kardashian-Jenner clan may not be as affluent as they look. It's been believed that they've been using some cunning techniques to avoid paying taxes using a church called the California Community Church. This church was really put up by their mamaga Kris Jenner. Here's how it reportedly works. By contributing enormous quantities of money to this church, people might possibly earn substantial tax write-offs. Some individuals believe this could be a means for the family to disguise their actual financial status and keep up their appearance of infinite luxury. So not only has Kim been accused of being part of a money laundering conspiracy, but the entire family could possibly be complicit in evading taxes. People are saying Kim Kardashian was so common at Diddy's FOs that she was treated as VIP, and even going as far as saying she was like Ghislaine Maxwell in the Diddy case. You know, like helping to get kids to join the parties. One of those was said to be Justin Bieber, and a resurfaced clip shows Kim and Justin at a photo shoot. Kim was 30, just